How are we doing today, folks? My name is Raven, and today we are looking at the first of many armor sets that I've been working on. This one today is a light bowgun build using the Narkuga light bowgun and granting you 100% crit. Now, technically I built this set based off of pierce damage, but the 100% crit kind of just worked its way in and ended up working out well. So to start, like I said, it's 100% crit. Now, I used the ramp up skill for damage boost on the light bowgun. I didn't use the affinity one. This is because you get an extra 10% affinity, as you can see here, and as you can see by my glowing hand down there, from latent power 1. But now going over all the skills, we'll just hit them one by one. You know, we got the weakness X.3. That's 50% increased affinity to your weak spots. Spare shot 3, 20% chance to expel, or to not use up ammo on a shot, which is comical almost, as you'll see. Pierce up 3, of course, which is there for the greater pierce damage. Reload speed 3, recoil 3, crit boost 2, giving us that 35% increased damage when we do crit. Poison attacks there from just armor. You don't use poison anyway. Ballistics 2 extends our range on our shots. The latent power 1, like I said, giving us 10% affinity when it activates. Normal's there for the talisman actually I have, so if I do end up coming down to using normal shots, I get a little extra damage. Evade Extender 1, which is a personal taste of mine. This one you might be able to swap out with something, but I enjoy having that little bit of extra evasion, especially when it comes to bowgun. Stun Resistance 1, and I believe that's it. But like I was saying, you can swap out the Evade Extender here. So if you want to have the 100% basically crit all the time, you could easily put in a Expert Jewel here, giving you 5% affinity. And then if you set your Rampage skill on the bowgun to the affinity boost, that gives you 6%. So then you're at 46%. And then this gives you the 5%, which will give you 51. So every shot consistently will be 100% if you are a perfectionist like that. But if you're not, and you're like me, you prefer a little bit more utility in the kit, then you keep the jumping jewel in for your evade extender, and you just wait for latent power to kick in. Because other than that, you're going to be at 90% crit for every shot. So, again, if you're a perfectionist, sure, but 90% crit's good for me. And like I said, this set isn't... The weakness exploit's there, yes, but it's not set for that. It's set for the pierce damage. Now, like I was saying, I do have the Tempest Talisman here. This one actually is a weakness exploit too. So if you don't have this, you can use anything else really. If you have a pierce one, then you can almost use that and then swap that around with some stuff, some decorations. But that's there for our crit purposes. So unfortunately, if you don't have that, it's a little tough to get around, but you can work around it in the build. You don't have to rely on this. The build focuses on the pierce shots. So that's why we have the Rhinopolis Helm. That gives us the pierce 2. And another pierce from the new decorations from Update 2.0. Of course, like I said, this is a pierce damage build. As you can see, the pierce 1 with rapid fire does an absurd amount of damage. And that's just pierce 1. I mean, we go all the way down to pierce 3 with spare shot proccing, and we're still getting lots and lots of damage. Now, real quick for the switch skills, I do use the quick step evade. With that evade extender, it actually is pretty good. It can get you right back up to shooting right away, instead of waiting for the roll animation. And then I also use the fanning maneuver, believe it or not. Working with the rapid fire, it actually, you get a really good burst of damage using that. And most of the time, unless the monster's asleep or resting, or doing something, or we paralyze it, I don't typically often use the Wyvern bombs here. I actually forgot what they're called. The Wyvern Blast. Close enough. For me, it just feels like I'm getting taken out of the fight because of the animation and the time it takes. So I only really use that when they're sleeping or something. But other than that, I keep up with the fanning maneuver. And to top it all off, you do have slicing ammo here, and with that 20%, it is pretty good. So you have the chance of having, instead of 30 shots, you could have like 45, something like that. Now I'll finish this off by just showing you some gameplays from a hunt or two here, and really showing you the potential of the build. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you have any suggestions to maybe edit the build, tweak it, something like that, go ahead and shoot me those as well. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.
Sweat. Put down a trap!